Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm going to be building this today. I've just finished watching Gundam Zeta for the first time ever, and I just wanted something quick, cheap, and something to scratch that itch. So I grabbed this. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a quick look at the box then. So on the front, we've got some nice artwork of the model itself, the Hyaku Shiki, and then we've got the Kubele in the background, which I also want to get now. I'm a big fan of that. On the sides then, so we've got the model all built up. Shows you some of the different, I'm not sure what that shows you, different eyes by the looks of it. I don't know if that's stickers or something. So little bits of the model all built up. On the edge, just another piece of the artwork from the front. On the other side, nice fight, a fight between the Kubele and Hyaku Shiki. Some Japanese stuff, you know, standard. And then again, we've got the artwork on the side. And of course, there's nothing on the back. So what comes in the box then? And let's have a look at the instructions. So right from the get-go, you've got a really nice image here of the finished model kit. And it looks like, I think it's all been panel lined and done. It's got the stickers and the transfers and everything on. So that's what it can look like. I think it looks really good. Can't wait to see that. As you open it up, I've got some nice images here of the model in various poses on the figure stand, but it obviously doesn't come with the figure stand. But it's showing you some of the accessories, its beam sabers and its other weapons that it comes with. Obviously here we've got the other coloured printed piece of instructions, which normally details the backpacks, and the weapons towards the end. And then for the instructions, it is only 3 pages. So at the start, we've obviously got our little bit of telling you what comes in it, so all your runners, all the other details, what not to do, what to do, what to cut, what not to cut. And then we've just got 3 pages of how to build the model. So let's get started. Here's the stickers that come with it. You've got 3 pairs of eyes by the looks of it, which corresponds to that bit on the box and in the instructions I saw. And then you've got a few others here. And you've got these 4 stickers. I thought they were water decals to start with, but it literally says sticker on there. They must just have a clear background for you to put over. I think it went on the shoulders from what I could tell. So we've got them as well. That's all the stickers that come in the pack, or in the box, should I say. Right, let's get started then. So we're going to start by building the body. And then it's the head, arms, legs, and then waist, and then backpack. I might jump around a little bit. I might do this first, then do the waist and legs last. Doesn't make any difference, just how I feel it.
And here he is then, straight out of the box. So I just want to do a quick comparison. So this is pre-panel lining. So only recently have I started getting into panel lining my Gundam models. So I just wanted to show you him beforehand, just what he looks like without any panel lines. And I think he looks all right still. But yeah, I'm going to go take him away, panel line him, and then we can compare the difference.
And here he is then, all panel lined up. So, as you can probably tell, it does make a lot of difference. And, oh yeah, there we go. So, funny enough, I was going to mention that in a second. So, after the panel lining, we'll get a quick look at that. But I do want to mention the fact that the only issues I've really suffered with this model is that antenna keeps coming off. So I might glue it on, but I haven't done it yet because I just wanted to prove a point, which he's done for me. So, you know, that's a good start, isn't it? But anyway, going back to the panel lining then, I just want to stress, I'm not the best at panel lining. Like I said, I'm fairly new to doing it. I'm using these Gundam markers. In fact, actually, where are they? So these are the markers that I'm using to do the panel lining. I thought it'd be quite a straightforward, easy process, you know, dot them in, wipe it off. And it is and it isn't. It's not the easiest process because it can smudge, especially this black one. The rest of them seem to go on all right, and then you can wipe them off. But what I'm finding I'm doing as well is I'm also wiping it off and having to reapply it. So there's a learning curve there, I reckon. I think it still makes all the difference. Even so, depending on how good or bad you do it, I think it's definitely, it adds a bit more depth to the model, just gives it that extra oomph, shall we say. Oh, hello. One of his beam saber handles has ridden up there. Right, let's have a look at the articulation then. So starting down at the feet, he has your standard HG ball joint of a foot, which spins all the way around, goes up and down, you know, side to side that much, and that's what you're getting. For the knee joint then, so it bends once and it goes again twice. So that's all right for me, it comes back down. As for the hip joints, so his little side flap here does lift up, and then it can come up all the way, so he can do a nice side kick if he's looking to do some martial arts. And then that comes back down again, side skirt comes down, front skirt comes up if you need to, and the back one is attached. So the legs are not going backwards, but it's not the end of the world. That's, yeah, firmly on there, that plugs in, so that's staying there. So as for the arms then, so the arms down at the wrist, obviously just a plug in, ball joint socket there, so the hand just plugs in. At the elbows, you can rotate, so you've got one elbow. Ooh, let's get the shoulder. The shoulder does slightly move out of the way. Let's do it this way, shall we? So it bends twice, so you've got a good sort of double elbow bend there. That's nice. And again, as you saw, it twists at the top here. And as we saw with the shoulder pad then, so you've got this little bit here which does move out the way, so you can move that up and down if need be to get his arm up and bring it back down when his arm comes down. And then obviously, ooh, the shoulder joint, the arm will go all the way around, but you've got to just watch out for this guy who will be in the way. But it's just standard issue arms there. As for the waist, so it literally is, as you probably saw, just a ball peg, just plugs in, and then oh wait, okay, there goes, we'll come to that. There goes one of his beam saber handles. So standard stuff when it comes to posing Gunpla, you know, things just fall off constantly. Where were we? Yeah, so the waist joint does a nice twist. There's a bit of an ab crunch there, so he can, well, no, not really. Maybe I lied there. I thought there was something there then. But, you know, it goes back that much and comes forward a little bit. But yeah, not a massive amount there. And then for the head, usual, it's just a, oh dear. It's all coming apart. So for the head, again, it just literally twists all the way around. It's just on a ball peg, and you've got a little bit of a neck thing there. It goes kind of forwards and backwards. You can kind of see that, I think. And it'll go around, but it does, oh no, it can do, get stuck. I was about to say it gets a bit stuck on there, but again, not the end of the way. You can turn to the side. Oh, and there it goes again. And you can turn to that side as much as that. So and for the backpack then, as you can see, you've got these two little bins on the side that move in and out. They're just on a ball joint and they can plug in and move up and down. But they also do a little up and down action there for when he's in flight mode, I guess, and they come all the way down as far as that, but you keep them there. They're nice balancing posts. No, I lied. He balances fine, actually. I lied. You don't need them at all. He actually stands, for a figure, he stands up pretty well, I must admit. See, he's good. He's all good. So for accessories then, he comes with two beam sabers. Now, I've just got one handle on here at the moment because the other one is attached still, so I'm just going to show you in a second how they attach. But as you probably know, they literally, oh no, not like that. Oh god. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. So the beam sabers just come apart like so, and then they just reattach, he says, as easily as that. There we go. Yep, there's a beam saber, and you get 2. You also get 2 hands, so open hands. So he's got 2 closed fists, and then he comes with 2 open hands so he can hold the guns and the sabers. And as you can see, they literally just plug in and plug out of the arm sockets. And it comes with a bazooka, which again he can hold in either hand. And it has a... oh, the handle can move in and out, so you can actually mount it. I think that's the only bit that moves. Yeah, that's it. So that moves in and out like so. And then again, like I say, you can hold it in any hand. And then lastly, he has his rifle, which has no moving parts. It literally is, well, saying that, you can take the end off of that, but I think it's meant to stay on there like so. And again, I've tried to panel line these, but I don't think they look that great. But they look better than no panel lining, I suppose. And that's it for accessories. So as I previously mentioned, the beam saber handles, they actually just attach easily onto his butt here, so you can keep them there for storage. The saber blades obviously just keep somewhere else, but that's how they attach to him, and that's where he keeps them. And changing the hands, as you probably know, is as easy as taking one out and popping the other in. And then for him to hold something, you literally just... well, I say that. Oh, no, you don't. And then if you want him to hold something with the new hands, you should be able to just slide in the beam saber or the rifle or any of the weapons or anything you've got really that he'll hold just like so, and as easy as that. One other thing to mention as well, he has, I'm sorry to do this, it's a bit indecent, but got a peg hole. So you can put him on a display stand that involves, well, pegs I guess, the peg holes.
Narrowly avoiding a pegging joke there, let's just talk about then, would I recommend this kit? And yes I would. I've had real good fun building this kit, and for under 20 English pounds, I think it was definitely worth it. So if you have a chance, I would definitely pick this up. And if you do decide to pick it up, then there's just 1 or 2 things that I might mention that I did just to make my life easier after I finished building it. One thing I have had to do with the kit, as you saw with the antenna that kept falling off, I have actually glued that into the head socket now, so that will forever be attached. And I also glued the tops of the beam saber handles on, because every time I took the beam saber effect out, the handles would come off too. So I thought, you know, something you can get away with it. So if you're going to pick it up, I would definitely recommend looking into doing that. But other than that, that's all I can really say, because overall, like I said, it's a solid kit. It's really good. There's no other problems. Something I would like to do eventually is actually start painting my Gundams. Now I looked into it for this one because as much as I do like the goldish plastic, it's quite yellowy for my liking. It'll do for now because I'm not versed in the way of painting Gundams, but I did find out that they actually do gold Hyaku Shiki paint for it as well, which I would love to pick up and give a go eventually. But that's about it then, so I'm going to wrap this up quickly. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll hopefully do some more model kit videos in the future. That's what I'm aiming for anyway, so if you do like it, please come back. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye!